Welcome to English SARATHI channel. English SARATHI presents multiple choice questions from the poem That's Poem 2 based on new SLC examination pattern. That's Poem 2 is written by options are Option A. S.T. Coleridge. Option B. V.K. Gokak. Option C. Ruskin Bond. Option D. Carlos Wendell Hines Jr. The correct option is Option D. Carlos Wendell Hines Jr. The rhyme of the ancient mariner is written by dash. Look at the options. Option A. S.T. Coleridge. Option B. V.K. Gokak. Option C. Ruskin Bond. Option D. Carlos Wendell Hines Jr. The correct option is Option A. S.T. Coleridge. The rhyme of the ancient mariner is written by S.T. Coleridge. The musical instrument mentioned in the poem That's Poem 2 is dash. Options are Option A. Flute. Option B. Tabla. Option C. Saxophone. Option D. Sitar. The correct option is Option C. Saxophone. The musical instrument mentioned in the poem That's Poem 2 is Option C. Saxophone. He is no longer a man, no, not even a black man. What else is he? Options are Option A. A preacher. Option B. A bird. Option C. A white man. Option D. An ancient mariner. Correct option is a bird. There he stands, see, like a black ancient mariner. The figure of speech used here is dash. Options are Option A. Parody. Option B. Metaphor. Option C. Simile. Option D. Personification. The correct option here is Option C. Simile. The figure of speech used here is simile. This is not a characteristic of the poem, the rhyme of the ancient mariner. Options are Option A. A seaman shoots an albatross. Option B. Suffers supernatural punishment. Option C. No longer interested about anything in life. Option D. A bird of good omen. The correct option is Option C. No longer interested about anything in life. It's not a characteristic of the poem, the rhyme of ancient mariner. His rundown shoes have paper in them. This suggests the jazz player. Options are Option A. Had come running. Option B. Was poor. Option C. Was a good sportsman. Option D. Kept his notes in his shoes. The correct option is Option B. Was poor. This suggests the jazz player was poor. His wrinkled old face so full of the weariness of living. These lines shows that the jazz player was dash. Look at the options. Options are Option A. An old man full of life. Option B. Old but cheerful. Option C. An old man tired of living. Option D. Tired of his wrinkles. The correct option is Option C. an old man tired of living. These lines shows that the jazz player was an old man tired of living. Now preaching it with words of screaming notes and chords. These lines suggest that the jazz player dash. Options are: option A was shouting very loudly. Option B had an old saxophone. Option C wanted to be louder than other players. Option D wanted to convey a message through his music. The correct option is option D, wanted to convey a message through his music. Now preaching it with words of screaming notes and chords. These lines suggest that the jazz player wanted to convey a message through his music. One feels pity for the jazz player because dash. Look for the options. Option A. Option A. His face was wrinkled. Option B. He was unshaven. Option C. He had sagging stomach. Option D. He was very poor. The correct option is option D. He was very poor. One feels pity for the jazz player because he was very poor. His rundown shoes have paper in them. This suggests that he dash. Options are: option A, had come running. Option B, he was very poor. Option C, he had a sagging stomach. Option D, he was very rich. Correct option is option B, he was very poor. Rundown shoes have paper in them. This suggests that he was very poor. Jazz player is transformed to a bird that flies higher and higher when he dash. Options are: option A, stops playing. Option B, holds the saxophone. Option C, begins to play the saxophone. Option D, dances while playing. The correct option is option C, begins to play the saxophone. The jazz player is transformed to a bird that flies higher and higher when he begins to play the saxophone. The jazz player is compared to dash. Options are: option A, an Indian singer. Option B, an African. Option C, an ancient mariner. Option D, Superman. The correct option is option C, an ancient mariner. The jazz player is compared to an ancient mariner. Wrinkled dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are: option A, old face. Option B, leg. Option C, stomach. Option D, collar. Correct option is option A, old face. Wrinkled old face. Sagging dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are: option A, old face. Option B, leg. Option C, stomach. Option D, collar. The correct option is option C, stomach. Sagging stomach. Closed dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are: option A, face. Option B, eyes. Option C, stomach. Option D, collar. Correct option is option B, eyes. Closed eyes. Still closed dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are: option A, face. Option B, eyes. Option C, ears. Option D, collar. The correct option is option C, ears. Still closed ears. Worn out dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are: option A, shoes. Option B, jacket. Option C, collar. Option D, collar. Run down dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Look at the options. Option A, shoes. Option B, jacket. Option C, collar. Option D, face. Correct option is option A, shoes. Run down shoes. Unshaven dash. The correct word to be used to complete the image is. Options are option A, ears. Option B, face. Option C, collar. Option D, eyes. Correct option is option B, face. Unshaven face. These are the questions from the poem. That's Poem 2. Please practice. Thank you. Prasad Hiregutti, Assistant Teacher, Government High School, BK Halli, Adyar. Welcome for your valuable feedback. Thank you for watching.